Greetings, love beings. This is Aurora, Diamond, Rainbow, Morning Star, here uniting heaven and earth. And I had a little mishap this morning at the beautiful, exquisite Marriott Hotel where I was in room 524 following 206. And they almost got me into another room this morning. Then I just stepped out, went to the bike store, and they removed my pedal that wasn't working. So somebody told me now that they robbed it, which who knows? I mean, everything is a robbery in the end. And then I went back to the Marriott to get my room, and they're like, "Oh, we can't do this anymore." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" They're like, "Yeah, some other hotel called us and the bank said that you don't pay." I'm like, "What do you mean? I've paid you over $1,000 by now, honey." So I'm very grateful that the Hilton group was able to accommodate me. I'm in the cutest little suite, you guys. Like, honestly, watch. This is adorable. Like, there's only one queen bed. Normally, they plug me in rooms with like two queen beds, and it's just such a bore to be in a room when you're one person and there's like two beds. So I go, "Could you just put me in a room with, a one king or whatnot?" Hold on. They have, yeah. So I'm at this supremely cute little, this is like architecturally speaking brilliance. I mean, watch. You will see through. First of all, you got a little kitchenette, and it had a little dishwasher which had all these like wonderful dishes like salad bowls and plates, and then you got those like mugs and like the perfect coffee machine. And in your drawers, and I like, listen, I just think I miss playing house so much. Like, I miss being a woman so much after all these like years of abuse, that any place you get me in that like resembles something called a home makes me so happy. So it has all these like silverware, and then down here you have the perfect like toaster and pasta strainer or salad, whatever. You have a little fridge. The restroom is impeccably cute. Look at the couch section. I'm always like all bundled up and cozied up, and it's just such a like nice bounce back from this Marriott like very gloomy situation where every hotel, like, I seem to just work so hard, and I do all these videos and I post all this data, and I'm emailing the FBI and the CIA and the cops and ICE and USCIS and the White House last night, and then they're like, "We can't have you again." I mean, excuse me, I'm like the most intelligent agent you can ever even conceive of dreaming of hosting in any place, let alone any place. And I pay my bills on time and I clean up after myself. I'm always like impeccable. I never ever bring any trouble to the hotel. Or it might be because Brendan Irvin came in the room yesterday and just took me to the rooftop for, not even, we don't even hug. I mean, he just comes in and, "Hey, how are you?" But who knows what these people intend or why they behave the way they do. So basically, at the Hilton, I performed a surgery every single day while I was there. I mean, at the Marriott. And I'm really sorry that the Marriott group chose to do me this dirty and blame it on the bank. Then I called TD Bank, and they're like, "It wasn't us, Dima Tabrawi." I'm like, okay. I'm still waiting on my Aurora Diamond Rainbow Morningstar ID since my international passport, it finishes in a month. And then some people are telling me to stop giving so much information because apparently I have real enemies that will do anything to take me down. So I'm not really sure what these people were thinking, like when they kicked me out of the Marriott today. Like, what were you people thinking? Were you people thinking that I'm going to end up sleeping in a barn, or, what are you thinking when you do these things on me? Can you please explain kindly what anyone would even be remotely thinking? And then things are becoming more shady by the day. I can't stop. Like, I don't even know why I would even have to validate anybody creating a fake timeline for October 5 under my name. I mean, to begin with, this is fraud in itself. So how many more times do I have to tell USCIS Charleston that they were not allegedly allowed by me, who is an adult, to use my biometrics to marry off some other chicks in my name. I mean, this in itself is disgusting for American standards and living situational conditions and all of the above. So, as we, the people, standing towards unity consciousness, love ever present and balanced harmonics, freedom of speech, is crucial at this point. And by now, this freedom of religion, I'm not too sure about, since Iran, apparently this whole thing is because this Taurus Iran person was gung-ho convinced that he can get me to marry him by Dima Tabrawi at any cost. And he ruined all of America and all of my life because he thinks that when I say no, it means yes. So I'm not sure what this is. If my grandmother was alive, she would have shot him and all of Islam by now, truly. I don't understand how people can be so cold-blooded around here and allow some Muslims to play you all because I say no, it means a yes. No means no. So I'm really sorry that Florida has to host some Iranian derelicts, that's to begin with. For Hilton Head to even think to, support Iran with Chicago troops and West Virginia troops is even more insanity, because for Iranians to have an impact on America strong enough to change my birthday at government level and have some frauds use my biometrics to get married under my biometrics, that's pretty disgusting. So let's not reiterate all these facts. I have no idea why the Marriott chose to go that route when it's the Marriott. I mean, seriously. And I'm really grateful for the Hilton. Thank you so much, you guys. I just recorded my, voicemail for this new number, and I'm like, if you're looking for me, I'm no longer at 290-843-290-2399 because I'm now at a real big juncture with AT&T because of how they also decide, just like the government, to fraud me and invent lies to me behind my back to run their agendas, and I don't consent on any of these agendas. Let alone last night I had to visit loveisone.org, and I don't even know what that is, but then the Forsyth people are like, you shouldn't even visit that. You should just focus on how you're going to be the shift you wish to see and disregard anything else happening outside of you and not even call back the Marriott or TD Bank, which also worries me. That's why I call them back anyway, because I want to feel secure, which I simply don't. So another glorious 20th of January, it is the inauguration day, and I wonder why I'm not in the White House talking about new creation and uniting heaven and earth, and why they're still acting all, cabal, like, ooh, ooh, ah, ee, ooh, oh, with the troops. Like, I mean, haven't you guys had enough? Like, honestly, like, isn't it time to grow and evolve and embrace, like, American oxygen already? Because a lot of countries that rejected me, they can't even breathe anymore, let alone you guys had the George Floyd thing, and I don't know what's going on. However, I'm very grateful. I have a roof over my head. This is an impeccable, delectable, deliciously perfect little space, and I wish you all a brilliant Wednesday. I love you all with all of my heart. I'm going to get to the gym in a timely manner and feel super cozy and warm, and sending you super much love and kisses.